guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is the get ready with me. So many of you requested this video. Keep in mind, you guys, I'm not a makeup artist or anything like this. I just do my own thing, and I try just to do my kind of everyday look. Use the eyeshadows that I would just normally grab when I'm kind of in rush, and or if I'm not inspired, you know, and if I just need to be quick. So anyway, I hope you will enjoy this video, you guys. Yeah, let me know what you think, and if you want me to make any more of those, I'll be happy to do it. After I took a shower, you guys, I actually did my bougie La Mer mask. This is just so amazing, you guys. I know it's so crazy expensive, but I absolutely love it. Sorry if it's just you cannot see much, but I absolutely love this mask, you guys. It's just so good. I put it all over my face, leaving my under eye area, because I put my Peter Thomas Roth cucumber detox, those little patches under my eye, and I think it really does help with my under kind of puffiness. I don't think my puffiness can be cured completely. This is how they look like, you guys, and it comes with a little spatula, so you can actually grab one, you know, at a time and just put it under your eyes. So speaking of puffiness, I don't think this can be fully cured. I guess just maybe a cosmetic procedure one day, but for now I try to, you know, cover it with my makeup, so let's not worry about it too much. I'm gonna start with my favorite. This is the Wet n Wild Cushion Compact, and this is like a color correcting. So this is in the green color. This is how it looks like. So it's kind of very green, and I'm gonna use the little sponge that comes with this, and I'm just gonna press it and slightly press against my face. I think my skin looks a little bit ghostly right now, but it is even out, so let's just keep going. I'm gonna be using today my Dior, this is Backstage foundation, one of the newest one. I have it for a while actually, you guys, and I've been using it for quite some time, and I really like it. Before I do it, I forgot I have to use my primer. This is the Guerlain Gold Primer. I literally take like this amount, very little, and I'm just gonna press against my skin, and I'm gonna use a tiny amount of Professional to fill in some of my pores, and I'm just really talking about like tiny amount, which I usually put in this area, you guys. So oh, there's like a hair or something. Okay, so that's good. All right, so now I'm gonna follow with the Dior foundation, and this is called Backstage foundation, and I have in a super duper light color, but please don't be scared, you guys. Once I blend it, it's gonna look all good. You know, every time I use a darker foundation, I feels like they just oxidize on me, and then I look a little bit oompa loompa. So I need to, plus if you really look at my neck is very light, you guys, so I'm trying to always match my neck. But this foundation is pretty much like nice long wearing. I really like it. So, and I like to use it with a beauty blender, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so my foundation is done, you guys. Now I'm gonna use a little bit of the concealer, and the one that I obviously love is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I'm just gonna put it under my eyes. And I'm gonna use the same beauty blender to blend it. So you know, guys, my favorite foundation is the Dior Star Forever foundation. I'm using this one today because, like I said, I have a super long day, and I feel like a Dior Star Forever, it is quite long wearing foundation, but this is gonna be like extra long day, and I feel like this one lasts a little bit longer and it's more like kind of a matte finish foundation, but I still think it looks really pretty. It's very similar to the, if you're familiar with the YSL All Hours foundation, it's quite similar to that, but yeah, I think I would prefer All Hours foundation. I actually finished mine, so I don't have any extra, but I will definitely buy the All Hours foundation because I absolutely love it. Okay, so this is done, you guys. Now before I slightly set my makeup, I'm gonna use a NARS, this is eye primer, because my lids are very oily, you guys. If I don't set it with anything, it's just going to be a mess. So I need to just put some primer on my eyelids, and I'm just gonna use my finger to kind of distribute it all around, just like so. There we go. All right, so now I'm gonna slightly set my makeup, and I'm gonna use the Hourglass. This is powder in color Ethereal Light. It's very kind of white powder. I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier Puff, and I'm just gonna slightly touch like this, and I'm just gonna go against my hand just to take the excess off, and I'm just gonna lightly press it against my skin. So have you guys been watching the 90 Day Fiancé? It's like I just watched this past Sunday, and my gosh, the Jesse and Dorsey, oh my goodness, he is such a controlling guy, if you know what I'm talking about, if you guys watch that series. This man needs some help, and I'm kind of happy that they split, but I don't agree with him coming all the way to US, you know, to tell her that, hey, I'm done with the relationship. That was a no-no. So I didn't like that part really, but yeah, I feel like both of them need some help. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Kevyn Aucoin. This is the sculpting powder in color Light, and I'm just gonna use this little Charlotte Tilbury brush. I don't even know where I got it from, but I'm just gonna slightly contour my nose, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more shape. I just feel like it's always helps. And I have some on my Ita brush, which is probably, oh, this one's gonna be better. Yeah, the Ita brush, if you're familiar with that. I really like this for contouring. So yeah, I feel like the season is almost over of the 90 Day Fiancé. I feel like they advertise like a new season or something. I don't know, but they're supposed to have like this big kind of meetup, tell all, whatever they do. That might be a little bit interesting. Might go bad. Anyway, all right, the next thing, you guys, I'm gonna use one of my favorite bronzers, all-time favorite. This is the Too Faced bronzer, and I have it in the, woo, sorry for the glare, you guys, and I have it in the chocolate, in the light milk chocolate Soleil, and they changed the packaging since it was released, so now it comes with like a pretty much nicer packaging, you guys. And this is such a great bronzer. This is probably like my second or third pan of this. I just love it. I'm gonna use my Bougie La Mer, I think it's a powder brush that I got, was it over the last Christmas at the Sephora sale, but I love this brush, you guys, and I use it for bronzer because I feel like it just browns so well. So I'm just gonna, oh, I can taste the chocolate. See, that's what happens if you talk, and if you try to do your makeup, you can certainly taste the chocolate from that bronzer. So I really like this bronzer. It feels very natural, looks very natural. It's not orange at all, and it's a matte bronzer, so that's a good thing. Okay, that's perfect. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a little bit of the highlight, and my to-go highlight, you guys, is the Stila, and this is in the color Kitten. This is one of those putty highlights. As you can see, it's really pretty. I'm gonna use like a backside of my beauty blender, and I kind of bounce a little bit and then just put it a little bit just to give a little glow. I like this highlighter because it's not over the top. This is just kind of gives you very kind of a little bit natural glow, so I like it very much. And the next thing, I'm gonna go with a little bit of the blush, and I'm gonna use this NARS palette, which has beautiful blushes, you guys, and I'm pretty sure it's still available, so if it is, I will link it down below. I'll link everything I'm using down below. So I'll be using these two blushes. I'm gonna first go with this, and this one more on the very top of my cheeks. I don't really have like a cheekbones, you guys, obviously, but I just like to have a little bit of the color. So I'm going with the middle one first, and I like to take it back at the same time so it doesn't completely stay on top. And then I'm gonna use this purple kind of violet just a little bit, just to put it like on the center. I feel like it gives a little bit of the light to the face. Oh, maybe too much. If you ever put too much blush or anything, just use like a big fluffy brush and kind of blend it all together. So let me guys know, what is your favorite show? What are you guys watching? Okay, now I knew I forgot something. I forgot to set my under eye, so I'm gonna be using my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I just put a little bit here on the lid, and let me just double check my eye before I set. I want to make sure there's no creases before I put the powder, because if you do put the powder and if you see any creases, then the powder is just gonna settle into your wrinkles. So there we go. Okay, that's better. So yeah, what shows do you guys watch? I really want to know. Because like I said, I really don't watch much TV. I'm just, you know, just the Sundays when I go and I watch my 90 Day Fiancé, and everybody in the house is already laughing at me, but my husband watched kind of with me, and my kids are having fun, you know, just laughing at us. But anyway, I like that show. So I'm gonna do my brows, and don't mind me, I have to get really close to my mirror. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I have in the color, I think it's a medium brown. Yeah, it's in a color medium brown. So let me just do this quickly. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I hate doing my brows. It takes forever and I am never happy, but we have to roll. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do, I think I want to put my lipstick on, and I will be using first, this is brand new, you guys, I think I maybe used it once. This is the Sephora contour like a gel eyeliner, not eyeliner, lip liner. Sorry you guys. And this is in the color 22 Bellflower, 25 Bellflower. It's very pinky kind of violet color, but I think it will go well with my favorite MAC lipstick, which is Syrup. It's super smooth, you guys, super smooth. Ooh, that looks pretty dark on the camera. Okay, I'm gonna follow with the Syrup. So what do we think? It's a great fall combination, don't you guys think? It looks much darker on the camera. I'm looking at the viewfinder. It looks lighter on my mirror. But anyway, I'm gonna put a little bit of the Lavender Cosmo, and this is the Buxom, one of the lip glosses or this is the lip creams, and I'm just gonna put right a little bit on the center of my lips. So it just gives a little bit of the shine. Okay, so my lips are done, my face is done. So what I'm gonna do now, before I do my eyes, you guys, I need to set my face. So I'm using my MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm gonna follow with Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I also love Urban Decay. I recently ran out of the Wet n Wild setting spray, so there's so many different options, you guys, but I think if you use a setting spray, it really helps, you know, to kind of lock the makeup onto your face and just last a little bit longer. Okay, and now a little bit of the Morphe. There we go. Ooh, it feels so wet. But at the same time, it's so refreshing, you guys. So my face is done, you guys. Now I'm just gonna try to do my eyes with you, and I will be using my favorite, you know, little eyeshadows that I put in this little Sephora Z palette, and those are like my kind of to-go if I'm in a rush, especially if I'm in a rush, and I know that this will look decent on me, the colors that I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna start with this. As you guys can see, I use quite a bit of this. This is the Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream, and then I'm gonna use this. This is my, I started to using it like in late September. This is the Birkin by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I absolutely love it. So I'm just gonna take my trusty Inglot brush 4SS, which I recommended to you guys in my August favorites because I just absolutely love it, and I'm just gonna start with a Makeup Geek. This brush is so great if you want to just do like a quick crease kind of warm color. It distributes the color so nicely, at the same time it's blending it. So I really like it. So this is how my eyes looks with just the Beaches and Cream. Now I'm gonna go to the Birkin color. You guys, this is really nice. And again, I'm gonna use the same big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna link this brush below. It's available at Macy's. If you have a Macy's New Year, but I think not all the Macy's are carrying the Inglot. Inglot was the Polish chemist. I think he was a chemist, and he actually came up with the Inglot cosmetics, and now they are becoming so popular in the US and pretty much like around the world. And they are very high quality, and they are not super crazy expensive. So I love Inglot eyeshadows, and I love his tools, you know, like that brush is just amazing. So I'm just kind of slowly building I have actually quite a few of his eyeshadows, so I love them so much. And speaking of eyeshadows, you guys, I have been like recently really cleaning up my beauty stash, and I just realized that I have so many palettes that I don't use. So my question is, do you guys ever like sell your makeup and, you know, like barely use makeup? Because, you know, I constantly buy new things, and I realized that I don't really come back to many of those palettes after a little while, and because I want the next new things. And I end up with quite a bit of the palettes, you know, in my bathroom, so in my drawer. So I'm just trying to figure out, where do you post, where do you sell? Like, is it like on Poshmark, or I mean, I have like so many palettes, you guys. And anyway, all right, the next thing I'm gonna do, you guys, I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever. This is like a sponge tip kind of applicator. It's a little bit dirty, but I was using that eyeshadow, you guys, and I'm gonna go to this eyeshadow, which is the Champagne. I think it's called the Champagne by, I'll link it down below, by Anastasia, and it's just so beautiful, you guys. And this sponge tip applicator just applies this eyeshadow so beautiful because it's a foiled eyeshadow. This way you don't have any fallouts on your face, or no drama. And you know, I always used my finger before, but since I discovered these applicators, and they are much better than your standard applicator than you get with your you know, like with your palette, this just applies so beautifully, like the glitter eyeshadow, foiled eyeshadows, sparkly eyeshadows that normally you would have like tons of fallouts, and then you can get to the, you know, like the inner corner of the eye so nicely with that applicator that I just absolutely love it. And I use it like literally every day because I like to use some sparkling eyeshadow on my eyes. So I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Okay, so this is the eyeshadow on, and now I'm gonna go to another Makeup Geek eyeshadow, which is right here. And again, I'll link it down below because I don't know the color. And I'm just gonna kind of focus on the outer corner of my eyes just to deepen it a little bit, and whatever I have left over, I'll go to my crease. I'm gonna use a little, like a small brush, and I'm just gonna take the Birkin as well as a little bit of that brown color, and I'm just gonna smudge it underneath my eyelashes. My kids the other day said, "Mommy, you are dirty under your eyes." And I literally thought I was dirty, and it was just my eyeshadow. Boys, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm also gonna take this is like an Urban Decay pencil, and I'm just gonna, this is like a grayish mushroom kind of color. I'm gonna put it a little bit in my waterline just to deepen it a little bit, you guys, just to give it a little bit more definition. There we go. And the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use, I have a little bit of that silverish kind of it's called a cuff. This is Glide On Eye Pencil from Urban Decay. This is like in the silver kind of a color. I'm just gonna put it in my waterline as well, just a little bit to brighten up. There we go. Looks good. And then I'm gonna finish up with my, this is Maybelline, no, this is L'Oreal, I'm sorry, L'Oreal Infallible Matic Eye Pencil, and this is in the color black, which I'm gonna try to put in the inner corner of my eyes. This is like a eyeliner, you guys, that it's not supposed to be transferring anywhere. I honestly never saw any eyeliners that it will just stay put. I mean, that's, or just my eyes maybe are just so watery. Maybe it's just me, not the eyeliners, but I like to have some darkness. So I try to look for the ones that are always waterproof or like long wearing, but to be honest with you, none of them are. I mean, they say they are, but I don't think so. And then for the rest of my eyes, I'm gonna use the Tom Ford. This is the double-sided liner. I love this one so much. This is like my favorite. I know it's expensive. It's around $50 something, but it's really good, you guys. I love this. The next things, I'm gonna just curl my eyelashes using the Shu Uemura eyelash curler. I'm gonna be using my this is like a deluxe sample, you guys, Better Than Sex mascara. I forgot how much I love this mascara. I just have like tons of little samples here and there, so I just decided to start using them, obviously, so they're just not gonna go bad. So I'm just taking one by one, and I'm just using up all the samples I have. And I really like this mascara. I feel like it stays all day and doesn't clump, and I love the shape of the brush. And for my lower lashes, you guys, I'm gonna use the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. This is such a nice mascara, and this mascara is not going anywhere. Once you put it on, it's just like a butt-proof mascara. I think it's a tubing mascara, so you can only take it off with the plain water, with lots of plain water. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys are familiar with that. And I also heard that they reformulated this mascara recently, so I really like it. And like I said, it just stays on all day. So this is it, you guys. This is the finished makeup. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!